There have been numerous allegations against the higher education administrators over collaboration with some JAMB officials who now offer provisional admissions for highly priced professional courses like medicine and surgery, pharmacy, law, engineering and nursing science. Senator Nwebonyi, who represents Ebonyi North, raised a motion on the floor of the Senate last week over the unwholesome practices carried out by these officials for financial gains. Now, let me give you a little gist from the complaint he raised. Ms. Chinyere Ekwe and 290 others who were admitted to study medicine and surgery at the University of Nigeria in Nsukka had their admissions truncated by JAMB for no reason after they had completed the admission processes and even resumed lectures. Now, Chinyere in particular was transferred to the Department of Medical Laboratory Science on the ground that if her cumulative grade point is up to 4.5 points after the first year, she would be transferred back to medicine and surgery. Now, the funny part is, after she surpassed the 4.5 threshold, her admission status is still not yet certain as to whether she is duly admitted to the Department of Medicine and Surgery or Medical Laboratory Science. Well, as a result, the Senate directed its Committee on Tertiary Institutions and TET Fund, Ethics, Privileges and Public Petitions to investigate the allegations of admission racketeering and admission fraud in the universities across the country. Now, this is what we'll be discussing with our street parliamentarians today, so stay glued to your screen.
It is quite unfortunate that admission is no longer based on merit. One of the outstanding factors that determines learning is interest and readiness. But you agree with me that even some children are not even interested in a course, but they will be coerced to go and read it. And at the end of it all, in most of our institutions, you see students, graduates that are incompetent. You heard stories of where somebody performed an operation on somebody and left the gadgets inside. These are the results of some of these irregularities in our system. But the earlier they have it corrected, the better for all of us. Otherwise, it will consume all of us.
We can only advise our leader to change their attitude towards that, because we know it's rapper everywhere. Because all these big men, before all these big men in the offices, before their children finish school, they already retain post for them for school before they finish school. Those people even struggle to get, they will not get. Some people pay, they will chop their money without even getting the job. So that's the condition of the country.
In this admission issue, has started since in those days when we were seeking for admission in the university. You will see somebody who will write JAM, definitely you will get the cutoff point. And for you, instead of the school admitting you, you understand, they will not give you the admission on the exactly course you actually you are seeking for. You understand? But they would rather give you admission in the department that you don't even want to go and study. You find that sometimes you don't even like to go, you miss the admission. In time of that, what you want to study, you understand, because they're not giving you what you actually want to study. You go to another field that you never wanted to go and do because of all this kind of situation. So I guess maybe if Nigeria will make the situation, if JAM will actually give you admission direct, once you make of it that cutoff point, you understand? JAM will give you admission direct and they will send it to the school, and the school will notice it and they will never change it.
Like it happens to me actually.
Okay.
I was about to read the rhetoric. They now pushed me to send V16 because I was not having enough money then. I was expecting to read my course perfectly, but they now pushed me all of a sudden because I was not having enough cash with hand at the moment. And it's very painful.
It's not right in the sense that somebody cannot study so hard to get the cutoff mark in his or her JAM, and at the end of the day, he passed the exam and is not given the admission based on merit. And somebody who didn't even sit for exam, for instance, gets the admission at the detriment of the person who read and actually sat for the exam and passed the examination. I think it's a pretty bad idea or bad situation that we find ourselves in Nigeria today.